It was just days after Christmas last year, Keith Bromyard was told he had inoperable pancreatic cancer. 6 weeks later, he died without ever receiving treatment. It took 3 months from Keith's first symptoms to his first CT scan. Delays his daughter Rebecca believes that reduced his chances of surviving.
If it was picked up sooner, would we be in a different position? Would we be sat here talking about my dad's survival rather than my dad's death? So it does leave a very bitter taste that he had to wait such a long time to get any kind of appointment, really.
OK, if you can just bear with me a moment, I'm just going to get his details up on the screen.
For the past year, Dr. Trisker and his team have been taking part in a trial giving GPs direct access to diagnostic scans. A programme now set to be rolled out across the country. It means tens of thousands of cancers each year might be detected earlier, leading to patients getting potentially life-saving treatment.
It's something that is really important to get patients accurate treatment earlier, save lives, and it brings us into line with many of our world partners. So the UK is something of an outlier in that GPs don't have access to direct imaging tests.
Hello, Elaine. Nice to see you. And you.
GPs and cancer care are among the services facing possible funding cuts next year because of a £7 billion shortfall in the NHS budget, caused by inflationary pressures.
Morning.
But the Health Secretary has indicated the NHS will receive more funding in the Chancellor's autumn statement.
The Chancellor needs to balance through his fiscal statement the wider economic picture, but of course within the health and social care sector, as with so many others, there are pressures from inflation.
Steve Barclay says supporting the NHS workforce is a priority, but faced with one of the toughest winters in NHS history and with unions across the sector considering strike action, the demands for extra NHS funding will not end tomorrow. Ashish Joshi, Sky News.